Hi, do you know that as a forex trader, either beginner or advanced, you can take advantage of the TDI? The TDI simply means Traders Dynamic Index. It is one indicator setup that you can incorporate into your trading in order for you to have a high probability trade. The TDI has a lot of things built up in one indicator. So it is important for you to know that you are not trading this TDI in isolation. It has to do with identifying the trend of the market, your point of interest, entry confirmation, every step you need to be successful. And so in this video, I'll be showing you the basic thing you need to know about the TDI, which is the Traders Dynamic Index. And the good thing is the Traders Dynamic Index has a Bollinger Band. And I've been explaining how you can as well incorporate all of this into the existing trading strategy which we have been using on this channel. Thank you to all our new subscribers, and if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, what is holding you behind? This is the right time for you to do that. Smash the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified when we upload our next video. So this is our commodity channel index. So I'll go to my list of indicator and I'm going to hide my commodity channel index for now. We are not using the commodity channel index, so what we want to look at is the Traders Dynamics Index. So this indicator you are seeing on my chart now is what we refer to as Traders Dynamic Index. So I'm going to show you the setup for the indicator. Very effective indicator. Okay, we'll be using it for our entry confirmation. We'll be using it to determine divergence. You can also use it to determine the trend and much more that will be unveiled in this video. All you need to do is for you to spend time to watch this video more than once so that you can understand what this is all about. So without wasting time, here is the setup. We already know this is our main chart. What we are concerned is our indicator window, relative strength index, and what is the setting? You can see the period is 13. You apply it to close. The level is 32, 50, and 68 respectively. Our advice, you just screenshot this, okay? Then you do the setting on your own. After that, we have a moving average. The period is 2. The method is simple. You apply it to previous indicator data. Then we have the next, which is moving average period 7. Method is simple. Apply to same previous indicator data. Please ensure you use the same styles. The color is very much important. Then we have our Bollinger Band. You can see in this case we are using 34. Then the deviation is 1.619 and you are applying it to first indicator data. Very important. Then the last but not the least is our moving average. The period is 34. It is simple and we are applying to first indicator data. So if you have done all of that setting correctly, right, then your chart will be looking exactly like mine. Now I'll be explaining to you what each of this indicator represents. Now this is not the first time I'm talking of in the TDI indicator on this channel. For better understanding, you can check previous video on this channel where I have also explained in details about this TDI indicator. But the essence of this is how we can harmonize it with our trading pattern using the Bollinger Band with our special setting of period 130 and all of that in order to have a high probability trade. So we refer to our blue line that you are seeing as the Bollinger Band. Of course, this is the Bollinger Band, and this Bollinger Band, when shows us, help us to identify volume. Whenever it begins to shrink, we know that price is actually consolidating or it is ranging. And when it begins to expand, we know that there is volume in the market, such as this. Then, afterward, the green line you are seeing, okay, is the price line. The green line works hand in hand with the black line. So this is the price line. The green line is the price line. Okay, so you will realize that anytime price is down, anywhere you see candlesticks, that is where you will see the green line. It is the same setup with the RSI. That is why you can see that the RSI color is black and then the line too is black. They are following each other. Okay, so this green line is the price line. You can see it. Look at here. We have price here. You can see the green line is here. You can see that. Here we have price here. You can see that price is here. See the green line there. So anywhere you see price, that is where you will get the green line. The green line is our price line. We also use this green line to determine divergence. This green line is usually used in determining divergence. Let me give you a typical illustration on this chart. Look at this. Price is giving us higher high, right? And price is giving us higher high. Look at our indicator window. It's giving us the other way around. So you can see this is divergence, all by the help of the TDI. So the TDI is a combination of multiple arsenal for trading. Let me use that word. So here we have that. We can use it to identify divergence as well. Then we have this red line. It's our signal line. Our red line is our signal line. And what is the implication of this? It simply means that if we are in the direction of the trend, after identifying our point of interest, whether an order block, a smart money cube, imbalance, whatever it is, and you want to make entry, you will be patient to wait for the price line, which is the green line, to cross the signal line. The signal line is the red moving average. So that red moving average crossing the price line, which is the green moving average, it becomes an entry signal for you to either buy or to sell. So you can see how effective this is. Like here now, this cross signifies sell. And of course, if you look at this, our main chart, price is below the middle Bollinger Band. We are in a downtrend, and you can see that price has been trending, giving us a series of a lower low and a lower high. And now price has closes below our moving average. So this is a confirmation, and then this cross is a confirmation for you to sell. So you can see. So with this, we later when we want to discuss in detail how we can apply this, we'll go into all of that. But now you need to understand what the TDI is and what each of these TDI line represent. So you can see now the TDI signal line, then the green line, the gold line, I beg your pardon. This gold line, which is our moving average period 34, help us to determine the trend. It helps us to determine the trend. So whenever this gold line is below the 50 level of our RSI, you can see RSI, our level will have 50, 32 and 68. So whenever this gold line is below the 50 level of the RSI, it simply means that we are in a downtrend. You can see that for a very long time, this gold line has been below it. Look at when it crosses below it, and it has remained below it all till this moment of making this video. So this helps us to determine the trend. So you can see how effective this strategy can be. So this is all you need to know about the TDI. The Bollinger Band helps us to determine the volatility of the market. When it begins to shrink, it's consolidation. When it begins to expand, it shows that there is volume in the market. Then the green and the black line together is the price line. It helps us to identify price movement and also help us to get divergence. Then the red moving average you are seeing is our signal line. When it crosses the green, is a sign that we can make our entry, either a buy or a sell, depending on the structure of the market. Then the gold line is for our trend identification. Okay, I've said all of that. And also, whenever you see a space, like there is a gap here, look at this green line and this red line. Immediately they cross, there is a gap in between them. So this gap shows volatility. It shows the volume in the market. So if, for instance, if I bought here, provided I'm seeing this gap in between this green and this red moving average, I will still be at P because I know that it shows that price will move in that direction for some times before reversal. So this is the detailed explanation of what the TDI indicator is all about. In the subsequent video, I will be bringing to you how we can apply this in making our trade entry. Thank you for watching and see you in the subsequent video.